welcome to your guided messages from Spirit for today and whatever day you find this video. Welcome back. If you're new to our channel, my name is Linda. I'm from Australia and we bring these guided messages to you about every 4 or 5 days just to continuously give you guidance through from the spirit realm. And so you're very, very welcome if you are new to our channel. If this reading does resonate with you, wonderful. Maybe because it's for the collective, myself included, you'd like to share it. That would be great as well. But we are here to ask for guidance, and we always start off by asking for one card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck that we read out at the end of the reading. Now, this is a beautiful deck that I discovered earlier this year. I fell in love with it. And now I always ask for one card, look, one card to be given to us. I don't look at it. I nearly flipped it over. I read it out at the end, and you'll be amazed how it resonates with the reading that is about to take place that hasn't even been read yet. We pop it here to one side, and we have a look and we read it out to you, as I said, at the end of the reading, just to see what our spirit wants to say to us. Okay? And so I'm going to ask Spirit to please open up this reading with some guidance. What is it that you would like to talk to us about, please? And we're going to get 3 cards, sometimes 4, depends on what I get told. Because it's such a big deck, I usually just choose the cards, let Spirit choose them. And we've been given the Queen of Wands, Fire. We have been given the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Queen and an Ace. New beginnings for opportunities. We have the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Earth. And we have the Queen of Cups. Well, this is rather nice. And so, as I said, everyone, this is for you, the day that you actually find this reading. And I know many of you actually usually read the message out the day that I put it out there to you on the channel. And so we're looking at the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. And so let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to say to us. So with the Queen of Fire, this is about needing to be, we need to be confident, warm. We need to be ready to stretch our wings. At this, right today, they're asking us to step up. They're asking us to not be afraid to shine, not be afraid to show our power, not to be afraid to stand up and boss up. If it's in a situation where this, if this is your career, if this is your work, even in a relationship, a friendship, this could be the time for you to assess your independence. Be independent and to be confident in your words and your actions. This is not a time to underestimate ourselves. This is not a time to doubt ourselves whatsoever. This is a time to be very, very confident. Now, everyone, if those of you who watch me regularly know, I've already done the video on the new moon that took place on the 25th of July. But we are still under that energy for the month. New moons, they go from one new moon to another, just as, we get one each, usually every 4 weeks, and we get our full moons. And so this new moon that we've recently now still under the umbrella with until August, was the Leo, a new moon in Leo, which is it's a fire sign, is fire, and Leos are ruled by the sun. So they're confident, they're warm. This is the counterpart to the king of fire, who is, of course, usually the Leo. And so this This is very much a time to stay in our confidence, to step up, not to be afraid, to continue on with what it is that we're hoping to achieve, what it is we're hoping to accomplish. Because, there is the opportunity here. With the Ace of Earth, with the Ace of Pentacles, there could be an opportunity here for a new venture. This could be mainly, it could be career because we're talking fire, wands, money, wands and money. Could be a venture, new business venture where you might be thinking of stepping up into your own business, stepping up and taking on the position of running the show, entrepreneur, being promoted to an important situation where you're in charge of others. And having the Eight of Pentacles as well, this can also be about you now stepping up and learning and studying something new to take you to that path of abundance and promising business venture. So I feel that it's very much a time when you could be needing to have confidence in yourself, whatever it is you're wishing for and hoping for, be it, a new apprenticeship or studying something, becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, becoming an electrician, no matter what this is, this could be a good time for you to actually bring this into fruition or to start this off. This is also very much about believing in ourselves when it comes to our abundance and creating, because the aces are opportunity. The aces give us opportunities. Usually, the ace of pentacles, it's a hand coming out. We are going to look at the original tarot, so it could come out again. The ace of pentacles of earth is all about an opportunity, a new adventure, or a chance to step up and start something new when it comes to your abundance and your inflow of abundance. It can also be the signing of a documentation, contracts. If this is a new job, the career, you could be signing a contract. You could be flying in and flying out from a job. You could be a construction boss and you're signing documents to be in charge of the project and so on and so forth. So this is very much an opportunity now for you to show what you're made of. A good time to step up and show them what you're made of is what spirits are saying when it comes to your career. For some of you, you could be going back to school. You could be studying something new, something different. If there is a contract around you, please make sure that you do study the paperwork. Make sure that you get a solicitor to look into it, or somebody that's very good at that sort of thing, that can, read every single line and point anything out to you that doesn't sound right. It's very important to do that, especially because we are when this comes out. This is very much, we're still going to be under the influence of Mercury retrograde, and we know that Mercury retrograde, there can always be problems with paperwork, electricity, phones, computers, even communication, and this is where we don't want any problems with communication. So make sure that if you're signing anything or if you're starting anything new, you're going into an agreement of any kind on paper, make sure that you look into it properly. If you can do it later on after Mercury turns, 2 to 3 days after that, it would be a better time. But if you're forced into a situation where you've got to sign today, then you just take the time to look into it. Make sure that you check it all out, okay? And it's not to say that Mercury's going to mess it up. It's just that you've got to be a little bit more cautious of communication, documentation, and contracts, and so on. And that's okay. We should always be cautious anyway. But these are big opportunities here. This is very much an influx of opportunity, and we don't want to lose that. We don't want to not see the benefits in that. We do have the Queen of Cups, and this is very much about your intuition. This is very much about you being patient and trusting and having faith in your intuition. This is about caring for yourself. The Queen of Cups is very much Cancerian energy, very caring, nourishing. So we have the Queen of Wands here, which is also a very confident, warm, intelligent energy. And this is the Queen of Cups, which is very much being empathic, understanding, showing patience, and also trusting in your intuition. So this is the time for you to do just that. When it comes to documentation, paperwork, trust and have faith in your intuition. This can also be very much about a relationship as well. If you are in a relationship and you're in there, and it's somebody that's a fire sign, a fire sign or a water sign for that matter. This could also be a new relationship that you're on the verge of beginning, because aces also can bring in something very successful. Ace of Earth can start something very successful that could lead to a relationship as well, a love relationship or friendships, new people coming into your life. So I'm going to ask just for a little bit more information on the first four messages the Spirit's brought out. So I'd like to ask a little bit more about this Queen of Wands, please, because Wands is about our career and so on, isn't it? So this is about stepping up and showing what we're made of. But I'd like to just ask a little bit more, if I may, about this Queen of Wands. Thank you. Okay, yes. So we're going now. We're looking at the Queen of Wands and we're looking at the Three of Pentacles. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about negotiation. This is about working in with others, cooperating and working in with others, and bringing in this energy now of this Queen of Wands, which is all about asserting your independence and also not underestimating yourself. So for some of you, maybe you're negotiating on your wages, your contract, what they're going to pay you each year. It could be you working in with others in a team effort as well. So this is a good time for negotiating, working with others, a good team effort, putting in a bit of an effort, and also believing in yourself and knowing your worth, knowing what you are worth when it comes to negotiating with others or working with others. Because then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and now we have the Four of Pentacles. So again, we are talking very much about finances, everyone. So this is, look at him, he's doing it, hang on, isn't he? So we've got the Three of Pentacles that leads to the Four, doesn't it? So this is about, so in the Three, we're negotiating, working in with others, so on, about our finances, and that's going to lead to us sticking to our guns on what it is we really want. He's really hanging in there, isn't he? He's not going to buckle at all when it comes to this negotiation. So don't buckle, stick to your gun, stand your ground on these negotiations and these ventures, these business ventures or opportunities that are around you at the moment. So I feel that what he's doing here, this is very much he's really standing his ground, isn't he, on this financial deal or negotiation that's coming up here. And you've got the Strength card, a major arcana, with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all about studying, learning, documentation, looking into things. And now you've got the Strength card, and this is all about negotiating. Yes, negotiating in a kind, fair way. No judgment here. In the Strength card, she's got her hand in the lion's mouth, hasn't she? And what it's really saying is that this is her now working very much as the Queen of Wands, because we have the fire sign, Leo, the fire sign, and we have the lion. So this is the time now for us to stand in our power and to realize that we have the strength to negotiate in a fair and just way. No judgment, no, this is not a time to judge others. This is a time to negotiate in a good way, and also to see other people's point of view. My guide is saying too, Spirit's saying this is also a good time to take other people's point of view into consideration if you are negotiating anything. All right. Yeah. And this, yes. And so, yeah, this is very much about, everybody sort of wanted to have their say. This is about a little bit of competition, a little bit of competing here, but there could be a little bit of competing, but it's how you compete. And if we step into the power of the Strength card, this is competing in a good way. This is also about standing up for what it is you believe in, and standing up for um, in your career, standing up for yourself when it comes to what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Let's put it that way. So even though we see competition here, I always laugh at this because they're only using sticks, aren't they? This is not swords. This is about, everybody's sort of competing. You may find yourself in that situation where you do have to, you know that you've got the strength to win this battle. Let's put it that way, or to win. If you are, for example, putting in for a job, putting in for a promotion, and others are putting in for it too. Well, it's the way you handle yourself, isn't it? That how it's going to turn out. I'm looking at that, and see, and what was on the bottom was the Chariot. So everyone, the Chariot is about accomplishments we've already made, but the Chariot is about the direction that we're going into sticking to our guns and being in control and in charge of the direction that we are now heading into. So this is you steering your ship. This is you going in the direction that you wish to go in. Okay. This can also be you about going in a whole new direction. Maybe, you don't like this situation that you're in. You don't like this competitiveness. You don't like this stress and strife. You don't like all that. You've decided, you know what, I'm going to go into my own business, or I'm going to go into go the direction I want to go. And so you could be thinking of doing just that and starting up something brand new for yourself, because we do have the Ace of Wands here, and aces are very much about opportunity, and starting something different and new. And this is your career. Wands is your career, and it can also be career and people and family. So if you find that you are in a situation where you just don't like that, there's just too much stress and strife going on, this could be a time where you decide to go in a whole new direction and go the way you want to go, which would be a good time to do that. And just have faith and trust your intuition, because, the Queen of Cups, she's very much about relationships going, developing to a whole new level. It's trusting your intuition, caring for yourself and others, but, especially caring for yourself. So it is important that you make decisions that's better for you, that what's best for you. Are you in this situation where everybody's arguing or carrying on or whatever? You think, you know what, I just don't want any more of this. I'm just going to move away from this. Yeah. And I'm just going to take a bit of time out. Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm just going to This is you now having taken some time out. This could be a time where maybe you need to do that. Take some time out, review, go through things, think things through. Because look, when you this Ace of Wands here, this Ace of a career, work, how you make your money, business. There's a great deal of success here. There's a lot of victory around this. And so whatever this decision is, whatever this energy is that you decide upon, this Chariot, whatever it is you're taking control of, whichever way you're moving, you need to realize you've got a victory here. And, you've got the Sun card as your outcome. So this decision, this decision you're making, this new path, this new beginning. There's a lot of success here. Great ideas that lead to success. And this is the time for you to realize that you just have to nurture that, begin it, start on this path, and know that that the spirit's got your back. I'm going to ask for some messages from my private oracle deck, because this deck is beautiful. It talks to you, as you know, those of you who watch me regularly. I will interpret each deck, each card, but I know that it does talk to you, and that you can resonate and interpret what Spirit is also saying. So here we go. We do have this contract here. So this is all about contracts, commitment, marriage, divorce papers, wedding bells. This is very much a card of commitment. So you could be committing to something. Some of you, you could be getting married in January, February of next year. Could be that. Maybe you're a little bit nervous about that. You've got a few fears about that. This could also be a contract of some kind for career. This is this opportunity that's coming your way, and you're a little bit, I don't know, a little bit fearful, because we've got the study card, and we've got the study card again, paperwork. So again, we've got this double up of paperwork. Make sure you check the fine print. Make sure you look into the contract or the agreement and everything that you're thinking of. This is about studying things, analysing, focusing right now, so that you don't feel fearful. Maybe you're a little bit frightened of starting off a new study. You're thinking of joining, going into an apprenticeship. You're a little bit nervous, and so on and so forth. The Spirit's saying, look, this is going to bring some wonderful opportunities for you right now. These opportunities could come up right now around you, and this is a 2-year card, so this is going to lead to a great deal of opportunity. This could be a 2-year course that you're about to go into, and I know that you might feel as though you're up against a bit of a brick wall, but Spirit is saying, look, we understand that you're a little bit fearful, you're a little bit worried, but look, this is not something to be frightened of. This is you now just having to get your head around it, go about things differently, think differently about this, stay positive. Stay positive, because this is going to lead you to a whole new career and work changes and all sorts of wonderful outcome. So for some of you, you will be committing to a contract. There could be a big celebration around about January, February around that. Please confront your fears. Don't allow fear to hold you back. If you are feeling fearful, or if you're a little bit uncertain, you're not sure if you can do this, then just look at things a bit differently. Just look outside the box. Reevaluate things. This is the fear card, where you're thinking things through. You're a little bit fearful, but the Spirit's saying just focus and analyze and realize that there's a big opportunities here. So don't let fear hold you back. Definitely, for some of you, the big opportunity here for your own business, or for promotion or work changes that are going to be very, very successful, that could lead to many big opportunities over the next couple of years, where more and more opportunities will come up. Make sure you check the paperwork. You should always check paperwork, especially around contracts, apprenticeships, or anything that you're signing, especially with Mercury retrograde. But as long as as long as you do look into that, you do check the paperwork and look into it properly, there should not be any issues at all. Okay. So right now, this is your timing of now, today, right now. There is this wonderful, wonderful completion. So for some of you, you could have been studying. This could be you now. You've studied and you're celebrating, and and you're having a bit of time out to think things through, which way you want to go. And you're thinking of, you've been through, it's been such a difficult time, and now you've won the race. Look, this is about completion at last, finally. A completion, endings, finishing. The difficult times are over. I've completed my studies, and now, right now, I've got the big opportunities around me for career, and so on. And so, don't let fear get in the way. Don't let fear get in the way. Make sure you look into everything. Make sure, trust your intuition. If it feels right, if it doesn't feel right, then you don't rush in here. You haven't, you you look into it. You might get somebody to check the fine print and so on and so forth, so you don't get yourself tied up into something that might backfire. You've got the angel of new life. Wow, I won't hold her up because she's nude. I'll just do it quickly because YouTube doesn't like that, and that's fair enough. I respect that, but I don't want to block out with the bits and pieces because this is a beautiful deck, and it's not about the photo; it's about the message. So, an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold, and so I want to read that out to you because this is a beautiful message. An angel of a new life. Wow. So here it is. It's beautiful. Beautiful message to us all, everyone. An exciting new chapter of your life is about to unfold. The angel of new life is here to announce that a new chapter of your life is about to unfold. Over the coming days and weeks, you will begin to feel a sense of renewed clarity, purpose, and direction. And this is new. This is about clarity and direction, getting all of that. Um, my guide just said something about the four swords. So he said over the next 3 to 4 weeks, this is where I feel we're going to really feel this. New, magical, and exciting things begin to happen as you are intuitively guided to explore new avenues and possibilities for your life. And these are the big opportunities coming your way. Through this process, you will uncover aspects of yourself that you didn't know you had. Embrace this new and exciting period of your life and know that the past is now behind you. Your life is forever changing and you are forever evolving to ever greater spheres of light and love through the wondrous spirit of creation. Enjoy the journey and all the blessings that are coming your way. Whoa, that is the sun. We are on the verge of something powerful, something new, something exciting. And I can feel it. I've been feeling it for a while. Well, must be honest, I have been feeling this, that something magical is going to happen in my life. And I feel that many of you could also be feeling this. If you are, let me know. Have you been feeling this change, this shift, this optimistic energy? Forget that we're in a Mercury retrograde. Think about how have you been feeling? Let me know because I know I've been feeling it, and I know that I do have I do follow astrology. I don't do it, but I follow a couple of astrologers, and things are definitely shifting in a big way when it comes to the astrological side of this planet as well. So everybody, if you'd like to give us a like, if this has resonated with you, if you'd like, please do it. If you'd like to leave a comment, as you know, I check my comments every morning and I give you a little red heart and a little tick to let you know that I've read your comment. Sometimes I'll give a comment back. If you'd like to subscribe, that would help our channel and help us give us a bit of a boost. Yeah. So if you would like to do that, please do. These messages that come to you every 4 or 5 days, they're channeled through from Spirit. We do your star signs every month, of course, and lots of other things as well. And so please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell and the all. And whatever we put out, you will get notified. So thank you for being with us today. We really appreciate you spending the time with us, finding time to read these messages. I genuinely hope that these have given you some guidance. When you get the star in a reading, it's a wonderful, powerful message. It's the most powerful card in the major arcana. It's the most powerful card in the tarot. When you get that in a reading, it says that, you've got big, big opportunities here to create something wonderful in your life. And so trust your intuition, have faith, and know that you are being guided by your guides and teachers. The spirit realm has got your back. You do not walk alone. You never have and you never will. And so talk to them, have faith, ask them, please show me the way, and they will do just that. Okay. Take care, everyone. It's been wonderful to be with you today, and I look forward to catching up with you again very, very soon. So, bye bye for now.